Joining me now is California Federation of Teachers President Jeffrey Freitas for his group's take on reopening schools. Jeffrey, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
So what threshold do you think school districts need to reach in terms of case numbers and vaccine rates in order to reopen?
We believe that the safest environment is to get down. In California, we have a color tiered system to get down into the red, to vaccinate the educators, that every educator be vaccinated, and then to continue to provide the safety mitigation measures, the PPE, the social distancing, the smaller class sizes, all of the cleaning supplies, all of that needs to continue to occur to make sure that it's the safest environment for the students' families, as well as the workers.
Now, you have said that even with all teachers vaccinated, you are holding to stricter standards than the state has laid out for opening schools. And you say that's to ensure that students and families are protected too. But children under 16 can't get the vaccine right now. So what exactly are you asking for?
Well, we're asking that we continue the safety measures because, as you said, children under 16 can't get the vaccine, and children over 16 aren't prioritized to get the vaccine. And it's the families that we're also concerned about. To be able to control this virus, we need to mitigate when we have larger groups of people together, and schools is a large gathering. So to protect the students and their families and the employees' families, we need to make sure that these safety measures continue beyond the vaccine of just the educators at our school sites.
Now, you say you're trying to protect families, but the prominent response from families seems to be they want their kids back in the classroom. What do you say to that?
Actually, if you look at the Pew Research, that is not what they're saying. There were less than 40% or around 40% of families wanted schools open before vaccines. The other did not. Almost 60% of families were saying that we definitely wanted vaccines, the educators to be vaccinated before we return. And then if you break that by demographics, you're not seeing that. When we open schools for in-person education, and that is happening throughout the state, you're seeing that communities of color are not returning at the same levels of white communities. So it is not an even distribution of people who do want to be in person. And as I said, when we do have in-person education, that is occurring in the state, we are not seeing everybody come back. And they're making that choice because it is not safe for their family. They may live with older family members or other people that have higher risk, and they need to care for their family to make sure that they're not infected with this horrible virus.
Does Governor Newsom's $2 billion incentive to reopen change anything for you?
What changes what the impact that is in this bill, what the proposal is the vaccines that are getting to the educators. This makes it safe for the school workers to be in person with the other mitigating factors, and that is in the bill as well. The $2 billion does help. We've been asking for additional funds to be able to provide smaller classrooms, to provide more educators, to provide the PPE and the extra cleaning supplies, the extra adults to be able to have smaller class sizes. It does help with everything that's involved as well. And the vaccine is one of the major things for the educators, and to continue the safety guidance that must occur at the same time. So it's all together. And there's another $4.6 billion to add for additional learning opportunities above and beyond what is normally, so that we can get back into normalcy and improve the education for the lives of the students.
And Jeffrey, what's your response to critics who say that teachers' unions fighting school reopenings are being selfish and not valuing students' needs and mental health needs, or at the very least being overly cautious?
As a teacher, I'm a former high school math teacher. I can tell you my number one concern and the number one concern of educators are for the students. They want and are working hard every single day to provide the best education for these students in the safest way possible. And for many months, it's been through distance learning for the safety of the students, for the safety of the workers, and the safety for the entire community. So that's what I would say is everyone is concerned about the education, about the community safety. And it's not just the math and English, it's also the social, emotional, and the health of the students. And that's what we're always been fighting for.
All right, California Federation of Teachers President Jeffrey Freitas, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.